Okay, I'd like to greet our very important personalities today, the Principal, Commander Alexander Natalia, and Lieutenant Brandon Bura, Philippine Reserve, and Lieutenant Morning, and to the former Battalion Commander of 28 Naval Engineering Facility, Commander Balgua, Sunduli Commander, kasi napaprocess na po na yan. So, three classmates of Commander Natalia, good morning. Sin San Diego, Sin Valenzuela, and CPO Taubias, Third Babayo, Siman First Akins, Ensign Laguna, to may admin officer Ensign Javier, isang tuloy ng Junior Week, CPO Leonel Jimenez, si the assistant si Mas, may sa Integrado, other personnel from the CR. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, bago ko kalimutan, ito naman lahat na naging officers, I think, mayroon lahat ng investigation sa hindi sa PO ng PDP. Ano lang doon, medyo sa mga NC walang problema dahil sakto sa lahat. Pero yung senior officers, hindi siya ganun matama. Kasi problema yan sa PO ng 2025, mababa yung mga rank niya compared sa previous PO ng 2000. So yung rank requirements, katulad squad board, dati is 06. Group, yung dating group is 06, ngayon 5 na lang. So nag-adjust talaga kaya. Hindi naman yan ang issue ng service. Ang service naman is paano makatulong, paano maibigay yung service na meron kasi. So, we have just witnessed the loading grounds of Commander Edison Battalion and Lieutenant Brando Bahura. A ceremony that symbolized their professional achievement, the trust and confidence of the Philippine Navy, and their abilities to assume greater responsibility. To our newly promoted officers, we promise congratulations. Your promotions are the result of years of dedicated service, professional competence, and commitment to the mission of the Philippine Navy Reserve Force. They represent the recognition of your contributions to the organization and your potential to take greater leadership roles in the years ahead. While the new rank you now wear are the source of pride, they also serve as a reminder that leadership is a continuing responsibility. Your fellow reservists will look to you and for guidance, inspiration, and sound judgment. Your actions, decisions, and example will have a direct impact on personnel under your care and the success of the organization as a whole. As the same officers, you have chosen to serve despite the demands of your civilian professions, families, and personal commitment. This selfless dedication is highly commendable. The Philippine Navy Reserve Force continues to rely on officers like you who voluntarily offer your time, talents, and expertise to support the national defense and community service. Your promotions come from the critical and exciting period for the Reserve Force. We are currently in an important phase to implementing the new Philippine Navy Reserve Force Civil Organization 2025. This transformation requires leaders who are competent, adaptable, and committed to the vision of a more capable and responsive reserve force. It demands officers who can effectively manage, change, develop their personnel, and ensure that our units are organized, trained, and ready to perform their mandated roles. The difference from PO 2025 compared to 2009 is doon sa 2009, lahat ng organization doon is more on chief board organization. Makikita natin doon, lahat ng units ng mga squadron, puro bago siya. So, assign din doon, engineering officer, research officer, data officer. But today, as of now, ito kung bagong din natin, nalagay natin yung what is the units na regular. For example, sa isang inipar natin, meron tayong dalawang group. 21st in the north, ang boundary is Pasig River, 22nd is in the south. Then, dun sa isang group na yun, meron siyang tatlong squadron. Combat support squadron, ito talaga yung maaway sa yung malaban. Combat support squadron, and combat service support squadron. Then, for the combat support squadron, doon yung surface warfare unit, air warfare unit, and special warfare unit. Surface warfare, yun yung mga marko. And mostly na-assign doon, na mariner. Hindi naman lahat yung mariner, mostly doon mariner. Dahil para ano siya, right man, right job. So, pag-pansin natin, may mga nababago na unit sa respective personnel. Then the next is yung Naval unit. Doon naman yung sa plano naman. Pinapatan natin yung Naval Warfare Force. So, nandito yung pilots, aircraft mechanics, mayroon din dito yung mga mechanical engineer, electrician, electronics. Titip natin doon sa pangailangan. Then next is yung Naval Special Warfare Force. Ito naman yung mostly dito mga divers kasi ititrain sila sa CDP. Hindi lang mga divers mostly doon. Kasi ititrain pa naman natin medyo mas bata pa na gusto mong mag-train ng CDP. Gusto mag-airborne, gusto mag-scuba. Kaya natin natin mataas na. Mas malaki. Then doon naman sa isang squadron, combat support squadron. Ito support siya doon sa combat squadron. Kasi sandun yung SEMO. Dali ng SEMO, marami lang umikit yan. Magalang isama sa civilian. Doon yung sider. Doon yung mga skills mo, mga computer related, mga electronics, doon yung naik, initial explosive center. Kasi yung mas mahirap kasi yun, may school nila doon dahil namalis lahat na missile, mga amo, missile dahil namalis lahat. Marami pa doon, mga units sa support, combat service support naman, doon yung finance, doon yung ating administration command. So, dinimiro natin yung ano yung nasa harap. Para pag mayroong mobilization, doon kayo as unit, doon kayo i-augment. Hindi na yung i-augment as individual. As unit na siya. Kaya hindi natin ngayon, as a unit. So, madali na lang siya. Kaya pag may mobilization, wala na regular, wala na reserve. Kaya pag body, total force, body i tayo. Kaya ang training dapat, kung ano yung mayroon tayong purpose in training, the rest training na implement, hindi yung ano lang naisip na sa unit. So, training will be coming from the headquarters and will be implemented para sa center. And then, yung mga IFR, mga service, yung implement, kaya dapat naka-related na para doon sa training, para sa mga teams. So, yan ang babago ngayon. Although mapaparang mo, very challenging siya dahil kailangan talaga natin focus, lalo na ikaw yung commander ng combat squadron. Ikaw yung doon sa unit na napasok sa akin. Dati mo ikaw mag-manage doon sa mga tao na mariners. Hindi siya biro kasi ano natin security situation na ngayon na unit na yung war. Pwede mangyari, hindi yung imposible, pwede siya mangyari. Kaya natin mapamiliarize natin duties. Pata-ayun naman kaya mo yan. Kasi sa total force, meron tayong 20% regular, 80% reserve force. So, ganun karami ang reserve force. So, mabuhay 100% yung total force. Then doon sa 80% na reserve force, 25% to 70% will be already reserved, and 75% will be coming from the standard reserve. And those ready reserve and standard reserve will be utilized with full mobilization to be declared by the President. So lahat yun walang accepted. Pag full mobilization, ibig sabihin kung ngayon ang tulak mo. Mga percent na yun, mga exciting. Ready na si Secretary sa tasking na ito. Okay. I would like to challenge both of you to continue building your professional knowledge, sharpening your leadership skills, and serving as examples of core values of the Philippine. The success of your organization, transformation will depend not only on the policies and structure, but more importantly, on the quality of leadership exercised by our officers in every level. So kung makita niyo yung facilities natin, di-discuss ko yung reserve force training concept. Kung paano i-delegate